I had forgot to hit record, but we just upgraded him to 20 an hour
Clarity within,
ascending
precision without.
to see how
You've learned
high
this well.
can we get with our current resources that I did try to farm in my defense. Um,
A chance given is a future rewritten.
so his skills we will not be able to do because I have not been able to complete all the stories to get to the boss to farm the materials on.
The sharp sword is honed on wet stones, clashing blades, and shattered armor, then tempered in the fire of life. Even if it breaks,
Oh, okay.
it must remain sharp.
So we could get to 60, level 60. And then we're gonna go pick some flowers. I think we can get to 70 today. 80 is a big stretch. I don't think 80 is gonna happen today. I think we're only gonna have enough um, resources to do. See, either 1 or 2 runs will get me this. And I think the next one may need 9 or more. And we may be able to get 2 or 3 runs in that. But I don't think I will have enough energy to do. So let's go pick some flowers. Do we have any in pharmacy? Wintry Bell? I thought I gotten enough. Oh, and do I have enough cash as well? You know, yeah, okay.
Greetings, Shifang Farm. Hello. What type of medicine are you looking for today? I might be able to make it taste good.
304. Yeah,
Your call. I'm ready.
Oh, we don't even have Law of Harmony. Now, I've heard people do mixed setups, but we're just going to do this just to be done with that. And let's see what we can get here. Double crit damage, okay. Should we do the next two and see what these are? I'll hold off on doing this one. Arrow damage. Ew. Let's see. This is 3. We're looking at this one. And those sucked because they didn't have it, and I don't want to, if I can avoid it, ugh. But that has defense, so maybe I should just spend a resource to change. Wait, what do I want there? Well, no, actually, for 3, attack may be good. Let's try this. We'll do those 2. And... Okay. Basic energy. Let's see. Let's try this one. And what do we want? Do we want attack or arrow damage? The bottom two may be attack. Arrow damage. We'll do arrow damage. But I think ultimately it's just going to end up being the constant case of continually farming for echoes and materials. And no. Though it does give me heavy attack damage bonus. But the defense, ew. The defense is better, so we're just going to equip that. We're going to pause because I don't know how much resources I have, and I do at least want to check these. What's the, is it just arrow damage bonus for these? Oh, wait, hold on. I'm on this one. That's why I want to flip back. Upgrade. What is it? It's attack or HP. Do I have a one? Attack or HP? Ooh, no, let's do this one. Probably bad spend of resource there, but I am curious. And yuck. Yuck. Okay, we're gonna keep that one HP. And let's see what this one is. You got crit damage. The defense. It makes me not want to check the next one. Do I want to do 24,000? No. Okay. We're gonna keep it moving. Again, we're gonna check these. Wait. This should have been a 3. Darn it. Wait, do I not have another 3? Oh no, that's all I have. Okay, I need to more farm. And these, is it HP? It's HP and attack 4. So for the 1s, we want HP. And for the 3s, we want either arrow damage or attack. And then we want HP. So for the 1s, we don't have too many, actually. And we can't dupe these. So, ooh, wait. Chirpuff, why are you? No, we want this guy. Yuck. And this is the last one. So we're just going to stick with those. We're just going to stick with these for now, and we're going to farm up more. What is, hold on, wait, what? Arrow pilgrimage. Oh, is this just okay. I just noticed that these two are different. Oh, but I guess for this you only need 3, and then you can just pair 2 from another. Okay. So these all suck. So we're gonna have to farm for those. I got like 0 crit rate out of them. That's just nasty. That is craziness. And oh, okay, I think we can upgrade his skills. Is it his resonance skill that we want to touch first? So yeah, we barely have that. We do want to upgrade his weapon. And I'm gonna need more of that silver stuff. I thought I had more of that. Garden of Salvation. Okay. So we're gonna do that. And
Your call. I'm ready.
we need to do... We're definitely gonna have to do more flower picking. So we need 4 at least to do this ascension. So let's do that. Has a higher res to arrow damage.
Your call. I'm ready.
So let's swap to these 8. And we want... Oh, you get 5 of those. Nice. We're going to do that. Honestly, I should sit and do all of these. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. That's 200 astrite that I have sitting there. We want boss, and then we want Fenrir Grove. So we're going to do him. We're only going to do 1. Well, actually, you can't choose multiples on here, so we're going to do the 60. Hopefully, we get a bonus
Right
like
on
we did
schedule.
before and get 4.
The ignorant shall doom.
My past gets deeper. A bearable price.
None shall stand in my path.
Time to insuck. Finally, some blood. Gotcha.
Bask in the sunlight.
I don't like it.
Ha! The fruit of evolution.
Stay behind me.
Immediate procedure. Game over. Ash takes form.
Even with the body perished. Hope
Oh, okay.
and salvation shall endure.
The bath's clear.
Okay, is that? I gotta fight him one more time. Last time I got 4 of these. I mean, I mostly got 3, but then it gave me 4. So,
Right on schedule.
The ignorant shall do.
Time to incise. Game over. Entombed in daybreak, I bestow eternal peace.
Even with the body perished, hope and salvation shall endure.
we'll claim those. And then let's.
Your call. I'm ready. Since you've come this far, why not cross blades with mightier foes and test your mettle?
And I think I'm out of money. Yeah, that's, oh my god, that took so much. And so I got 2. I will have to fight him 4 more times, 3 or 4 more times. And that will be an entire energy run. 120 to 240. That would be an entire energy run. So that's the max we can do right now, and I'll just save gathering this when we can do this, when my energy replenishes. The wave plates, wave whatever. So he's 70 right now. And can we do this? And this is 40. And let's actually switch over to him. I played just like a bit before I started recording, and I got hit once and died, and I realized I was level 1, and I was like, okay, I need to level him. So we got him to level 70. And now let's do this so we can upgrade his weapon a little bit more, at least to 70. Okay. And we got 120. And then we'll have 40. So we can do... Should be able to do 1 run of this. Let's see how this does.
Leave it to me.
My move is the blade.
In war with time. Physical damage detected. Loading.
Fury boils. Silence!
I'm getting cooked.
Burn! Not bad, huh?
What sleeps within bamboo? One strike.
Settle it all. Vanish.
Rise. Behold.
Your ability lowered.
He plays 2 fish.
Do not impede.
Fury boils. Burn! Burn to ashes!
Do I want to do 80 or... Getting cooked. And I don't know how to play him or his rotation yet. So, all right.
Make this quick.
Your call. I'm ready.
Goes for his weapon. Oh yeah, I don't have any money. Okay. So we are going to do is it this basic training, like skill training? Wait, no, it's basic training. No, it's not this. It's not tactical. Oh, is it the simulation challenge? I think it's this. Someday I'll get to the point where I get a new character and I can just max level everything right then and there.
Hey, wait! You're not thinking of...
Okay, we want the money. Show credit. Solo. We're going to do them. And they're going to wash me.
Break like bamboo.
Slash. Next, one strike.
To settle it all.
I think he
Off
has
with you.
like an auto attack or something.
Let's not linger.
Dude is ore farming. Like, this is crazy.
Nothing that won't heal.
Fates demand restraint.
Mandate calls.
Judgment falls. Vanish.
Behold this blade.
He's just too cool. He is too cool. We're gonna do 40. Bro is just too cool.
Hey, wait! You're not thinking of dumping trash...
Your call. I'm ready.
60. Ooh. And money. I think we're gonna do it again for the money, and because we need money. I think to even update, yeah, you need money. And so we'll come back to these. We'll do one more to get money.
Hey, wait. Listen up!
Yeah, that'll be the last one we could do. And then we may be able to eat one more in when this... Oh, actually, no, this is paused. We can't do anymore. This will be the last one. Because I think this is 1 for 1. Like 40 of these is 40 of that, so... Do that. Oh, I'll do this. What is match? Is this multiplayer? I don't want to do multiplayer. Show credit. Okay. Let's actually try to go between them.
Can you keep up? One strike to settle it all. Behold this one.
At your disposal. I engraft you new. Stay calm. Loading.
Fury boils. Feel my wrath. Inferno.
What sleeps within bamboo?
Break like bamboo.
Off with you.
I can't get over it, how it just goes cinematic. And then 40. And we got our 80. And then I think after him, and of course, you know, leveling his skills, I think that's going to take quite a bit of time as well.
Wait. You're not thinking of dumping trash in me, are you?
The next character that I want, again, we're collecting the husbandos. The next character is going to be Brant or Changli. And whenever they rerun a banner of theirs, that's when I'm going to be grabbing them and assixing them. The only other person that will make me break between waiting for those two is Cardathea. So if any of those three come up, we'll be grabbing those. So in the meantime, you know, after this, it's going to be saving. I'll be able to skip all the other banners, just like the next banner that rotates on April 9th, I believe. They're going to do a rerun of Lene and others. So I'll be skipping that one. And I don't know what the banner is going to look like after that. I think after that one is the collab banner. I have zero interest in that. And especially they're not going to release the male characters. I've never seen the show that they're, or game or whatever, that they're collabing with. So I'll be skipping that. So, advice to say, I will be saving a bit and be able to collect lots and lots of resources that I won't have this problem for the next person.
Wait. You're not thinking of dumping trash in me, are you?
I like that.
Watch this. Get one of the stargrams, stick it on the head of an Academy robot.
I hear you.
Now the robot copies everything.
Winds howling.
Behold this blade.
One of the stargrams, stick it on the head of an Academy robot.
Vanish.
Now the robot copies everything
It is
I
so
do.
cool. It is so cool. Okay. What were we doing before
Your
I got
call.
sidetracked?
I'm ready.
I think we got his weapon. 36. Do we have? We can get to 70. Okay. No way. No way. No way. I want to flip my desk over. I want to flip my desk over. Oh my god. 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 Well. Uh, I'm going to take a tea break. I need some tea to cool myself. I am such a massive idiot. Such a massive idiot. I was like living in La La Land to where I thought this was his actual sword. I know it's not, but for some reason, I just had already pictured him with it and I was just upgrading. And then it hit me. I was like, that attack is low. Of course it is, you idiot. You grade A idiot. Of course it is. And 36. Of course it is, you idiot. Oh my god, you're an idiot.
Your call. I'm ready.
let's make some money. Why does this keep lighting up? Why don't this go away? Like, do I have to look at, is there something I didn't claim in the menu or what? Okay, went away. Good. What am I looking for? What am I looking for? Oh. Skill training. We are going to do this because there's money in here and I want the money. So
Roving among the stars. Huh. From the sky. Huh. Time to shine. Huh. Feather drones. Sing your heart out. Thunder.
Lasers charged. Meltdown! Ascending. Mech mode off.
Evil repelled. Feather drones assemble. Smile.
Sparks ignite the world. Mech mode off. Ready to launch.
Enter on cue. Come on.
Stars light up tomorrow. Break apart.
Heroes on. Lights up.
Limelights checked.
Souls sing in harmony.
To the Savior's victory! System integration complete.
Blade cleaves the night.
Herald, burst in light! Cannon ammo. Charge. Cluster cannon ready.
The Savior rises.
Oh, I didn't want that.
all you got? Mark! Woo! New look! Head! Head!
I don't think I ever did the hold E.
Special delivery goes boom!
Can you keep up? Next. Your life is mine to take. Slash. Stars realign. Mandate calls. Judgment falls. Break like bamboo. Surrender. Behold this blade. Slash. Dash. Slash. One strike. To settle it all.
And it crashed. Okay, now we're back from the gang crashing. And whatever that is, let's see. That's super nice. Maybe we can save up and do, I don't know, get another of his weapon. So let's see. So the next one is, what's the wings? Glider wings? All right, we were trying to get money. All right.
Diminish. I engraft you new.
Swift and resolute.
Let me be your blade. Oath from the heart.
Okay, I'm not going to do all of these. Does it say how
Your
much?
call. I'm ready.
Yeah. Okay. My own stupid fault for upgrading the wrong darn weapon. Oh my gosh. So not only do money, I need this. I don't think I will. Yeah, I'm not gonna have that. Need 40 to at least run to get a couple of those, but I don't think I will get 9 of them.
Your call. I'm ready.
Or 7 of them. Okay. Hold on. If I do this, I'm not going to touch those. If I did that, I can do 1 run. And I would probably do the money run. the simulation challenge for show credits to get 80,000 of them. And then I can try to then upgrade a skill. Let's see. I'm just like struggle busing it. So poor. Can't afford anything. Is this what they call bricked when you don't have enough resources to do what you want because of earlier bad decisions? I think so. But in reality, it's not really bricked. Bricked to me means you try to install a custom OS on your phone and you bricked it, and now it's just, you got a black screen, you can't do nothing. No matter what you do, it's not going to try, nothing's going to happen. And it's nothing more than an expensive paperweight. That's what bricked means to me. Account stuff, you just need time. All you need to do is time. Just hoard resources and you're golden, and you can fix anything that you think is wrong with your account. So what I was trying to do is actually looking up what people think skill preferences are besides the inherent skills. So yeah, like I was thinking before, forte skills, forte circuit, and resonance liberation, then resonance skill, normal attack, then intro skill. So we're going to do forte, and then hopefully we can get one of the inherent skills. So what's this? We'll do this. We're going to do the show credit.
Just make do with a Nutri-Pack.
Yeah, show credit, solo. I can't believe I spent all my resources upgrading that training sword.
Can you keep up? Next. Behold this
Leave
blade.
it to me.
My move is the blade.
Stay calm. Yay? Do not impede. Loading.
Fury boils! Leave me alone. Feel my wrath! Burn! Let's do this
What
another way.
sleeps within bamboo?
Your life is mine to take.
Let's not linger. Reveal yourself.
He is so cool. He is so cool. It's like I want to just watch him instead of play him.
Just make do with a Nutri-Pack.
You're not thinking of dumping trash.
Your call. I'm ready.
Yeah, we weren't going to have. Yeah, we weren't going to get that. So we're going to have to wait until we get more energy. Then we'll do this. But what we were going to do. Oh. Yes. Yep. We're going to upgrade this. I think I can upgrade this. within 10 seconds upon entering. Okay. Once every 22 seconds. Heavy attack. Deals 50% more damage. Restores 30 points of concerto energy on hit. Okay. Yeah. I think I can do that. So boom. We have that. And then what's this? Next time. Oh, interesting. Oh, I can. Boom. So we got both his inherit skills updated. Nice. And then we're just going to see how much further we can increase that. And I think we're done. That was his forte. Can we do anything here? And we're done. Then his resonance skill. And we're done. Okay, yeah, if he casts his resonance skill while he's being attacked, okay. And yeah, okay, so we're done there. Then normal attack. Oh yeah, we're done. We don't have anything else to convert. So this is so pitiful. But where would it? This is crit and attack. So crit and attack. Attack, crit. Okay, just more crit and attack. But these two are important. We got those two. And we're just out of resources. So the name of the game. Again, yeah, out of resources. So we can't do that. We can't upgrade this further. These all suck, so we need to farm more of those. Again, I only just, like the other day, was able to get through the quest to get to this boss to start getting these. And I think for even more or higher level of his skills, they're going to request resources that I do not have. And so I need to complete the quest that I'm on so that I can actually farm those bosses for material to upgrade his skills to much higher levels. But yeah, we got our boy. I'm so excited.
Let's just make do with a Nutri-Pack
You're not thinking of dumping trash in me, are you?
No, I'm not. Let's see. Let me grab that one here. Can I?
Wait. You're not thinking of dumping trash
I
in me,
cannot fly.
are you?
Why do you guys always have an appointment with Dr. Luke?
Can you keep up?
Club activities?
They all have an appointment with Dr. Luke because
Well,
he's, you know.
Let's just say you'll find out.
Oh, see, they just said the same thing. Just let's just say you'll find out. Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Onward.
Why do we have to pay for the food we develop?
See, all this Asherite I'm leaving behind because I haven't fully explored so much. What is this? Okay. I think I'm just waiting for energy and materials, so we're going to switch over and I'm going to continue the quest that I was on. Is this? No, that's the new one. That's the new one. We don't want to do that. That's tutorial quest. We want to finish this one. Okay. And I haven't even done his quest.
Onward.
I think it's way after where I'm at, so. All right, let's get back to this quest.
Another dimension. Within the civilization capsule. But what?
Permissions detected, Arbiter. First instance initiated. All probabilistic futures now revealed. Outcome verified. Blueprint compiled. Arbiter, this moment was always foreseen. Now, it comes to pass. Arbiter, I grieve to say, I am but a message, set to activate in response to the presence of an initiator. Time, in this place, flows near still. A moment remains for us to speak. When I merged with Leviathan, it seized a fragment of my mind, and with it, a trace of my power to separate. I knew not the fullness of its design. As a safeguard, I split elements of my core data into this space. The civilization capsule. It records the origin and birth of the Rinascitan civilization, preserving their most ancient memories. Once, we drafted the first blueprint for these seaborn kin. Now, I have entombed it here. Arbiter, heed me now. Let me unveil Rinascita's beginnings. In the beginning, life rose and fell with the tide. The displaced and wandering did follow my guidance. They journeyed unto the archipelago. There, I did leave knowledge and technology, that they might walk the path to freedom.
Your light blesses us.
We follow your will.
To build our republic. Unity became the bedrock of civilization. But Leviathan seized upon mankind's longing for unity to manifest civilization's shadow. It spoke in my name, wrought false miracles, forged hollow grace, feeding on stagnant, obedient minds.
We are blessed by the sea. By you, we are unified. By you, we are born. From the sea we came, and to the sea we shall return.
From the founding of civilization, it had invaded their spirit and beliefs. I rose against it, only to unleash the dark tide. It scarred Renacita beyond measure. I began to question all I had done. The Threnodian doth steer Renacita's fate. And I too once guided Renacita's course. In truth, we were no different. We both sought to mold civilization after our own will. Those who truly walked the land were never granted the right to choose. Civilizations abound with Threnodians. No eternal solution doth exist. Have I the right to choose their fate? The shaping of a civilization must belong to its people. Only the people can decide where their future must lead. What followed, thou already knowest. I allowed the Threnodian to exist. I chose coexistence, using myself to shackle it. I partook of its blight, that I might comprehend it. Once, I did seek thy counsel. Thou granted me the freedom to choose.
I just have one question. Why did the civilization capsule need the Threnodian's power to open?
When Leviathan and I were one, I split a sliver of its frequency. A memory. That memory I sealed here. The capsule was ever meant for thy hands. My design was that it should open only in the presence of thou and the Resonator, bearing both my power and that of Leviathan.
What if that Resonator became the Threnodian's puppet?
If that came to pass, then Renacita hath already fallen, and the truth within this capsule would cease to matter. But if she standeth with humanity, then this truth is hers to know, and thine. Leviathan was born from the dark side of mankind's longing for unity. Their fear of the sea shaped its likeness as a great sea creature. Even at civilization's dawn, It had already tainted mankind's hearts. A primeval shadow lurking within the soul. The opening of the capsule shall stir the Rinascitan's oldest memories. Leviathan shall seek, through the blueprint we created, to lay claim to Rinascita's fate anew. If the Rinascitans wouldst walk a path free of divinity, they must face their past and the most primeval fear. They must overcome the shadow born of civilization. Arbiter, the hour of farewell hath come. Go now, gather every last hope. If all unfoldeth as it should, Rinascita shall be free of divinity henceforth. When the shadows of the soul are at last dispelled, Rinascita shall welcome true dawn, and humanity shall have a future beyond any I could foresee.
The true faithful believed in Imperator. So too did Imperator believe in humanity.
You killed the Blessed Maiden before my eyes. Raguna's disasters are tied to your actions. Now, tell me what I need to know.
If I told you I acted to save Cartethia, would you believe me? This place is protected by Imperator. For now, Leviathan can't hear us. This is for you.
Righteous One, trust her, and trust me. Everything we've done is to defeat Leviathan.
That is her frequency.
I need you to accept this. Cartethia is dead, but she may still return. For that to happen, we need to kill Leviathan.
Kill Leviathan? Didn't she absorb it when they merged?
Now, Leviathan is on the verge of rebirth. It stole some of the Sentinel's power. During your battle with the Blessed Maiden, it split off a trace of its frequency and hid it in a gem. I'm sure you've seen it. That gem ended up in the Fraxidus' hands. Their whole play in Rinascita. Use it to bring back Leviathan.
So the Fraxidus has been incubating the Thenodian. How long has this been going on?
Perhaps longer than we can imagine. Even your clash with Cartethia may have been scripted. A setup to give Leviathan a shot at slipping the Sentinel.
You know about that? Just who are you, Discord Slayer? I can't imagine Cartethia keeping something that important from me.
Think of me as what I am. An Avenger hunting Leviathan. As for the rest... The next Harbinger of the Dark Tide has surfaced. Until we can find him or her, we keep this quiet to avoid the worst-case scenario. Our first priority is to find them. If we don't, the Dark Tide can overwhelm Raguna again at any moment.
You're saying this Harbinger is behind all the Dark Tide creations we're seeing?
Not all. The Harbinger resonates with Rinasita's darkest emotions. Those emotions act as anchors, pulling horror into form and speeding the tide spawn. If the emotion is strong enough and the Harbinger is near, those things evolve. They feed off the Harbinger's thoughts and memories to become more real. Some even start to look human. You've noticed it. The tide spawn in Raguna are starting to mimic us. Which means... Exactly. I've always hunted the Dark Tide's creations. Each one shares slivers of thought and memory. I kill them, and I take what they know. They've been watching you. They want the civilization capsule. So, I followed you. Tracked your movements. Figured if I stayed close, sooner or later I'd find the Tide Spawn's core. Maybe even the Harbinger. The capsule only unlocks with both the Sentinel and Trinodian's power. And it opened the moment you and that gladiator touched it. So...
You think it's Avidius. But you carry the Dark Tide's power too.
Caution is a virtue in a hunter. You're right. The Dark Tide is in me. But Leviathan stopped counting me among the living a long time ago. And this power, it's mine. Who I turn it against is my choice. You're welcome to try and stop me. But me? I'm not stopping this hunt anytime soon. When calamity strikes, I trust you'll know exactly where to point your blade. Huh. Good. Then hunt with me. Until we give Leviathan a death worth talking about. Loud, messy, unforgettable. Huh. The Sentinel's frequency is gone. I guess the time for talking is over. Leviathan's power is spreading, and this space is about to collapse. We need to find a way out.
These things, they're all Tide spawn.
The civilization capsule was tainted by the Dark Tide. That's how I got in. Followed the corruption straight through.
So you can enter the Dark Tide. No wonder we couldn't find you.
Yes, but the frequencies there are chaotic. I locked onto yours and followed it through the storm. You have access to core data. But Avidius, he might have been swept into the frequency vortex. Hard to say where he's landed. We need to move fast to find him. Figure out who he really is before the next wave of tide spawn hits. I'll geld you double. Bang! Huh. I'll show you.
The gates of hell!
More bullets for you. 3. The exit is at the end of this wind trail. Stay on it. The collapse is accelerating. Our way out is closing fast. Faster! We're almost there!
Is she the only character that wears pants? I think everyone else has, like, Daisy Dukes.
Rover.
Or
Good.
they're wearing skirts or
Looks like
dresses.
you haven't run into too much trouble. It hasn't been long since you disappeared into the rift. Once that thing masquerading as Fenrico was slain, the other Tidespawn didn't last.
That was the last one. With the family's private Echo arsenal backing us up, we held the line just fine.
Surely you didn't think we'd fall apart without you? We Aragonese are made of sterner stuff than that. We handled those creatures just fine.
This Phalian Beringal. When the core was destroyed, the other Tidespawn lost their form. For now, the vault is secure. At least, until the next wave spawns. I'd set up order terminals around the perimeter, though. They'll detect humanoid mimics and prevent new Tidespawn from forming here.
Might I ask?
Where's that gladiator from Septimont?
Seravidius made it out of the rift before you. But he didn't look great. Kept muttering about needing to stop the crisis, then off he went, like a man on fire.
Give me your hand. I left a mark on Avidius during our fight earlier. With Baelor's power, I can tap into his sight. We'll find his trail.
I must move quickly. Silence, you maddening whispers! No. I'll be damned before I accept a fate like that. There must be something left I can still do.
I actually like him. This kind of
I
sucks.
won't let the same tragedy happen twice.
He's headed for Thessalio Fells.
We've lost contact with Cantarella. The beacon on her end appears to have been destroyed.
Dark clouds are gathering over Thessalio Fells. Something is definitely wrong.
Very well, we'll hold the line. Zani, call in the family's transport echoes. We'll assist Rover where we can.
Don't complicate things. Put those echoes towards supply runs instead. Stay close. We're taking the sky route.
Manipulating the air to form a wind trail. Is that your resonance ability?
One of them. I have the tacit discord Harpia within me.
Not an echo, but a tacit discord itself. so you can absorb them directly.
You can say that. Balor is one of many.
One of many. Now I'm really curious about you and your abilities.
If we live through this, maybe I'll tell you. But right now...
We need to find the Harbinger. Do you know how we can identify them?
First things first, they'll be corrupted by the Dark Tide. But the signs aren't always so visible. We'll have to look for associated side effects, and prepare for what they might bring. We've entered Thessalio Fells. I can already sense the Tidespawn up ahead.
That's a Thessalia member. We need to help him. Leave it to me.
Ah, it's Rover. It's the Sentinel.
What happened here?
Dark Tide creation swarmed without warning. We were overrun before we could...
Move aside. We'll clean up.
The wicked will face judgment! Whirl and Wuthering. Wind be my blade.
You can't escape me.
Thank you. Lady Cantarella is still on the front lines fighting. Would you please help to reinforce her position?
It's too late, my lady. My mind can't be fixed. Save your potions for those who still have hope. I only beg. Don't let me die a monster. Don't let me become Leviathan's puppet. I see it. The end times. Paradise. Descending at last.
Rover. Huh? She is.
The Thessalia bloodline's ties with Leviathan run too deep. Their ancient fears were the first to be awakened. This is the true horror of the evolved Dark Tide. It feeds on human despair, warping that frequency to form Tidespawn. Your family's antidote can still cure those lightly infected. But for those whose corruption runs deep, like him, their frequencies cannot be reversed. All we can offer is the dignity of dying as a human.
My lady, don't let me burden those who still have hope.
Matriarch of Thessalia, I understand the cruelty of such a choice. If you cannot strike the final blow, allow me.
Thessalia blood must be ended by Thessalia hands.
Thank you. May glory return to the Thessalians.
The dead rest. The living march forward. The Phasalia will never forget its fallen sons and daughters. Cartathea remains secure in the Phasalia estate. But the divinity's statue began whispering in our minds. Then came the Tidespawn soon after. It was Leviathan's voice. Something has awakened it.
It's very likely, Avidius. Right now, everything is riding on us finding him.
That Septimontian gladiator. Our scouts saw him advancing into the depths of Thessalio Fells.
Lady Cantarella! Rover! Reinforcements have arrived! Thessalio Fells. It's already... Attention! Deploy all acolytes to set up temporary resonance beacons. Scattering the light of Genesis will hold back the Tidespawn.
Acolyte Phoebe! A cluster of Tidespawn is marching towards the depths of Thessalio Fells.
Rover, Avidius is our mission.
I'll use my forte to defuse the family's antidote. It should help to mitigate the Dark Tide's influence.
We'll triage the wounded and fortify this position. The Order's acolytes will clear a path for you. Please, you have to stop this.
Whether the Sentinel comes or not, we are their will made flesh. We protect Rinasita.
O light of Genesis, shield us! As we were at the dawn, so we stand today, as the Sentinel soldiers.
The Order's acolytes are holding off the other Tidespawn. This is our chance to go straight for the source. Gift-wrapped prey.
Satisfied.
Live to hunt. Re. Ha. Hup.
It's you. Forgive me that you have to see me like this.
Poor guy. Man.
When the civilization capsule opened, I was dragged inside. A black frequency took hold of me, swallowed me whole. I saw Rinasita's beginnings and the memories of so many of its people. I saw him too. Caligula. His face was like mine. He was my past and the future I am meant to inherit.
Leviathan used the Dark Tide's frequency to force those memories into him.
Yes, I once said that I would write my own story, define my own existence. But after I left that space, I suddenly felt the Tidespawn's movements. They were converging on Thessalia Fells. I still wanted to do something, anything to stop the devastation. But once again, I stepped blindly into the churning river of chaos. The Thessalia's oldest memories awoke ahead of time. Because of me. Countless Tidespawn emerged in my wake. I tried to drive them back, but I overestimated myself and was corrupted by them. My hopes and dreams. All of it was real, so why? Why did it all come to this? From Septimont to Raguna, the blame lies with me. Perhaps this is the fate I could never outrun. Caligula's fate. It's calling to me.
Damn it. His mind is being consumed by Caligula's memories.
This is the role fate wrote for me. Fate decrees I become the Mad King. So why? Why should I reject its crown? I am the one who glimpsed fate itself. And now, I will reveal it to the world. But who can truly know the mind of fate? That is why I will become it. I will wear its face. That foolish divine mask no mortal can comprehend. I am the king. Bearer of extraordinary power, risen from the dark tides, I shall quiet the waters and still the tempest. I shall be crowned in glory with the blood of the old king.
Avidius.
Unwritten one, I have no need for your pity. From the deepest dark, I rise against your purest light. Let us see which is worthy of a true ruler.
If you believe he was once an honorable gladiator, then fight him. Make him remember who he truly is.
I can write my own fate and rewrite theirs. I can quench their hunger or ignite their fury. I will tear down this wretched, false world and ride the only truth that endures for eternity. Death.
Keep it together. Last chance.
Again.
Hey.
Just a scratch.
No time to lick your wounds.
Very well.
Your fury begin.
The wicked will face judgment. Waves rise. Judgment strikes!
I once scorned the weakness of others. Now I see. My own heart trembles just the same. How pitiful.
His attacks are slowing.
Bullets for you.
Wind cold.
His will is stirring within the dark tide. Don't let up. Your memories, your emotions, they weren't all lies. Reach for them. Find what was your truth.
One more time. Hopefully that's how wind howls. Unfettered by bounds!
Speak of the devil.
Phidias, remember who you are. Remember the man you wanted to become.
I am human, not one of these monsters. This will be my final glory.
Phidias, remember who you are. Remember the man you wanted to become.
Fate lies within the dark tide. No one escapes the melting pasts. Wield the dark tide's power, and it will consume you in turn. Come back to us.
I am nothing like you.
How do you plan to resist us?
There must be a way. That girl. Was she devoured by the tide too? Wait! If you keep going, the dark tide will swallow you completely!
The dark tide devours everything, assimilates everything. If I can't escape it, then I'll use it. It's already flowing inside of me. So why can't I turn it against them? Why can't I be the one who devours them? These false frequencies need me to survive. If this power doesn't want to listen to me, then I'll show it who's the real boss. Fate. It may be loud, but I don't think it's that strong. I don't believe in it.
A memory left behind in the dark tide. She's right. In this war against fate, I still have a move to make. I want it to be a story that gives people hope. By my spear, I vow to protect my allies and crush the hearts of the evil. I will absorb all of the Tidespawn. Kill me and the calamity ends here.
Avidius!
There's no time! Discord Slayer, I saw your past in the Tide. I know what you seek to do. Take my power and finish it. That too is my wish.
I promise I will. Give me all your bitterness. We will make them pay.
Pathetic as he was, in his final moments, he outran his fate. Now, why greet our reunion with animosity? Before the tides of fate, we are all but players on a stage. A truly moving scene. A pitiful, doomed soul struggling to reclaim his fate in the final hour. Alas, his script was written long ago. In this scene, he was always fated to exit. A lie told often enough becomes the truth. Weave memory, history, experience, and you can craft a man who exists in the minds of others. But to become truly real, that path was still far off. I merely gave him form, a mask of flesh and blood, fit to walk the world. In the end, the breath that could give him life was his alone. Oh, a being born of lies, grasping for meaning in a world that offers none. Such a pursuit demands the courage to question the meaning of one's existence, yes. It demands pain. Did you not see? I did. His intentions, his ambitions, his darkness, his weakness. To lay a soul bare is not always an act of cruelty. Humanity is fate's plaything. I simply showed them the strings. I lit the fire, the hunger that might ignite their free will. Through contradictions and conflicts, pain brings metamorphosis. Tragedy breeds transcendence. Only then may a soul rise beyond itself and touch the gates of immortality. Should you still insist on my cruelty, well, high praise indeed. At the very least, it proves this story has stirred your pity and fervor. That alone earns you the right to read through to the final act. Go then, to Septimont. The curtain is drawing. There I shall rewrite Rinasita's fate, with the dark tide as my ink.
Will you suffer in silence beneath fate's poisoned arrows? Or rise to defy this world's endless trials? I, too, await your final answer.
You brought ruin to Renacita. You think you're just walking away?
Ah, my stage lies elsewhere. In this scene, I am but a herald. But since you're so eager, I'll leave you with one final clue. I've never had much fondness for overwrought dramatic irony. The dark tide has already tainted the civilization capsule. It no longer requires the Threnodians' authority to be opened. Just a single drop of the tide's nectar will suffice. So tell me, how could an existence born of the dark tide ever serve as its anchor of reality? Be forewarned. When dark waters recede, the truth beneath the surface shall come to light.
The harbinger of the dark tide is the anchor of reality of all tidespawn. That means it must be a real existing person. When I was absorbing the tidespawn, I felt it. Avidius was also born of the dark tide.
Then, why didn't the Light of Imperator reveal his true form?
Because his intentions and words were real. He may not have shone as brightly as the sun, but in walking beneath its light, he still caught its glow. And that unshakable resolve not to become a pawn of the darkness, even unto death, that created his own truth. That's why he played right into the Quill-Bearer's hands. A scapegoat, the perfect sacrifice to bury the truth. All his noble wishes were twisted. Such cruel irony can rot for all I care.
Avidius shouldn't have had to bear such a fate. I will carry on his fight. I'll keep writing the story he believed in. The story that gives people hope.
Yes. As he wished. We must stop the greater tragedy that's coming. Let's return to Cantarella and check on the wounded. If Avidius wasn't the Harbinger, that means we missed something. The Tidespawn have fully retreated. The situation around Thessalio Fells is improving. Seems like the Order has...
I'm so scared. Oh, it's you! The great hero, Rover! Cantarella told me stories about you. She said you're just like the heroes in the adventure tales. Brave and determined.
But you can't save everyone.
Don't go. Don't leave. Don't abandon us.
Cardathia?
Mortals need salvation. Mortals need unity. Righteous One, open the Ascendant Gates for me.
This world doesn't belong to you, Leviathan. Chimera! How are you feeling, Rover?
Stand down. I said, stand down. Fall back.
But, Lady Cantarella, we all saw it! Just now!
Enough. I told you to stand down. You've withstood the whispers before. Will you forget your loyalty to your comrades in the face of fear?
I'm sorry, Lady Cantarella and Rover. We lost our composure.
Leviathan is a master at finding the cracks in one's spirit to tear it asunder. Go do what you must. I'll handle this.
Certain emotions between you and the others resonated. Your tacit mark opened a portal, pulling you into another illusion. That portal fed on your presence to spread malice and fear. But before it could fully take shape, I broke into your illusion and shut it down.
I saw Fenrico, Mia, and Cardathia. They all passed through that gate. What exactly lies beyond it?
That's the realm Leviathan created. The journeying paradise. Avidius was Cristoforo's decoy. He planted that decoy in Septimont for years. When the waters recede, the truth shall come to light. Rover, you are the new harbinger of the Dark Tide.
Whoa. Wow.
Cantarella went inside to prepare that antidote. She should be finished now. Time to find her.
This is the family antidote, made to suppress Leviathan's spiritual corruption. Take it now. As long as we can identify the problem, there's a way to fight back. You carry the Sentinel's power within you. That's keeping the corruption at bay for now. What's left? are the hallucinations and whispers. I've learned about Leviathan's current state from Galbrenna. The Thessalias have resisted the Threnodian for a century. Its whispers aren't undefeatable. We will defeat it.
Leviathan needs a harbinger with enough influence to spread its gospel. You're the laureate of Raguna and the hero of heroes in Septimont. That's more than enough to be its first choice. Your path overlaps with Ovidius. The Tidespawn are shaped by the harbinger's thoughts and memories. Neither the Thundering Mephis nor the Phalian Beringal are native to Rinasita. So...
You once said the Harbinger had to be corrupted by the Dark Tide. But I still don't show any signs of corruption.
I suspect the one corrupted might not be you.
Ugh, the Dark Tide, huh? I ate some back at the hunting grounds. It tasted kind of funky. It made me super sleepy. Ever since then, I've been having the weirdest nightmares.
That's kind of important.
Abby does carry the Dark Tide's frequency.
Abby must have absorbed many other frequencies. So while the Dark Tide's frequency lay in wait, it was masked by the others. It makes sense. You two share life and energy. As the primary in this bond, your frequency has been overriding Abby's. Leviathan planned for this.
Rover? Did I do something wrong?
We made a call when it mattered. I asked you to absorb the Dark Tide. We couldn't have known what it would become. You didn't do anything wrong.
I see. Well, I can go hungry, if I have to. But you better not get hurt.
The real threat is Leviathan. If we want to end this for good, we kill it and destroy its paradise.
From what I know, Leviathan manifests its kingdom by flooding Rinasita with the Dark Tide. That's how it turns the real world into the journeying paradise. But we've already secured Raguna and Septimont. The Fabricatorium and the hunting grounds are both stabilized. So why is this paradise still there?
Everything you've done has slowed down or maybe even sealed off some of its pathways. That's why Leviathan is resorting to its final plan. This so-called divinity is more devious than humanity realizes. The paradise you saw is not of this world. It stands within the Dark Tide. Matriarch of Physalia, you have guarded this truth for over a century. Now, we need your insight.
I couldn't see the truth until the Threnodian's whispers finally quieted. Only then did those ancient records, once twisted beyond recognition, begin to make sense again. Leviathan was born from the shadows in our hearts, from our longing to connect and belong. It took the shape of a sea creature, because nothing frightens us more than the deep. It used faith to spread a spiritual plague. All the while, it has been feeding on our pains, fear, despair, sorrow. Our ancestors believed Leviathan survived by absorbing these emotions. Little by little, it burrowed into Renacita's collective unconscious. They said the dark tide is that subconscious made real, an ocean of shared trauma. That's why they called Leviathan the Master of the Deep.
I heard them. All those voices in the dark tide. And before I touched the gate, I felt it. Fear. Sorrow. Like it was pouring out of the people.
The stronger the conflict, the deeper the emotion it stirs. That's what shapes our memories and subconscious. That's why the playwright kept forcing Renacita into conflict. Every tragedy, every struggle, it wasn't random. It was all to keep feeding Leviathan. The end times are drawing near. The Ragonesi cling to hopes of a blissful afterlife. Septimontians have long believed in another world that begins after death. Leviathan may have drawn from these subconscious beliefs, aligning with those desires to fabricate a false future and afterlife within the dark tide. The illusion of the journeying paradise.
If that's true, once the people's belief in the end times reaches its zenith, their consciousness will align entirely with Leviathan's vision, like Gilberto, and the others who were fully corrupted.
Its power of assimilation will grow stronger, until the line between imagination and reality vanishes. The journeying paradise will descend upon the world just as before. When it does, every soul in Renacita will be unified under its control. No thoughts, no will, just blind devotion. No different from the Tidespawn. You saw it in the illusion. It cast aside the Sentinel's form and took on Cartetia's. That means the first step in her plan is complete. Leviathan is still watching the real world. Because of the mark of the Dark Tide, it can read your thoughts. So for now, we can't share the full plan with you. But you must have sensed it by now. Your connection with Renacita runs deeper than I, or even you, ever imagined. You're not just the harbinger of despair. You've become a vessel of Renacita's hope. So go. Gather every last flicker of it. This is a hunt, yes. But it's also more than that. It's a war of spirit. Of light against shadow. Hope against despair. To take Leviathan down, our belief has to be unshakable. If there's doubt in your heart, then stop. A new path won't reveal itself, unless you're ready to walk it. For now, the dark tide in Raguna is under control. And I think I figured out what it plans to do next. Before the bells of Paradise ring, I'll buy you time. When you're ready, head to Septimont. Just like the playwright said, when the moment comes, everything, fiction and reality, past and future, will converge there.
Actually, it is super late, so we are going to call it there. And we are going to... Oh my God. I have so much to do, so much to do. we're gonna call it there, and we're gonna pick back up. I may record it, may do it off screen. Oh, we get another arrow waveband. Nice. And do we this? Okay. But we'll pick it back up. These quests are long, particularly the dialogue scenes. They're just slow. So thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. And as always, think deep, play slow, and I'll check you next time. Later.